Hello everyone, welcome to back my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Becky Lynch was seen on WWE Raw this week in a backstage segment where she was talking to Seth Rollins. Wrestling veteran Vince Russo was quite pleased with her performance, stating that it was a good decision for Becky to portray herself as a serious character. Becky was very frustrated with how things had been panning out as of late, and she was venting to the visionary. Seth seemed quite preoccupied, but that did not stop Becky from continuing to talk, and finally storming out after implying that she was going to take a major step. Speaking about the segment on Legion of Raw, the WWE veteran stated, "You can check out the full video here. Seth Rollins is gearing up to face Cody Rhodes at Crown Jewel, which is apparently a misstep," according to Vince Russo. Speaking on the same episode of Legion of Raw, the WWE veteran said, "It remains to be seen what Triple H plans to do next in terms of storylines for the two champions. Thank God." Becky Lynch's backstage segment with Seth Rollins on Raw prompts comment from WWE veteran. Exclusive. Becky Lynch has always been one of the most intriguing characters in WWE history, and her chemistry both inside and outside the ring with her husband Seth Rollins has often been highlighted by fans and critics alike. On the most recent episode of Monday Night Raw, WWE gave fans another glimpse into the real-life dynamic between the two top stars when Lynch appeared in a backstage segment alongside Rollins. The moment quickly became a talking point, and now a veteran of the wrestling industry has weighed in exclusively with a strong comment that is already making waves. Thank God. This comment is being seen as both a positive reflection on Lynch's role in the segment and as an indication of how important the balance between storytelling and reality has become in modern WWE. The segment itself wasn't overly long, but it carried emotional weight. Rollins was shown in a moment of frustration after a grueling in-ring encounter, and Lynch stepped in to not only check on him but also to share words that blurred the lines between scripted dialogue and authentic emotion. For fans who have followed their journey both as performers and as a married couple, it was another reminder that WWE occasionally embraces the reality of its stars' personal lives to enhance its stories. Immediately after Raw went off the air, reactions poured in across social media. Fans praised Lynch for her authenticity, pointing out that she didn't seem to be acting but rather showing genuine support for her husband. Meanwhile, the veteran voice that has now chimed in seems to echo the sentiment that this type of grounded, realistic content is what WWE desperately needs more of. The "thank God" remark came during a private discussion with our sources, where the veteran explained that too often WWE overproduces its backstage moments, making them feel forced or unnatural. In contrast, this one between Lynch and Rollins felt refreshing. It was a rare glimpse into how the best storytelling doesn't always need pyrotechnics or lengthy promos. It can be found in small, human moments. The veteran went on to highlight that Becky Lynch, in particular, has the rare gift of being able to switch between the man persona that has defined her career and a real-life supportive partner without undermining either role. For Seth Rollins, who has been carrying much of the main event scene on his shoulders for months, it was also seen as a valuable piece of character development. By showing vulnerability and having his wife there to balance him, he appeared more relatable to fans who already admire him for his in-ring work and larger-than-life personality. As with most things in WWE, this sparked speculation about whether the segment was simply a one-off or part of a larger storyline. Some believe that WWE may be planting seeds for a future storyline involving the two, perhaps in a mixed tag feud or a situation where their real-life bond becomes entangled in kayfabe rivalries. Others feel WWE may simply have wanted to showcase their connection without turning it into something long-term, especially since both Lynch and Rollins already have major story arcs individually. Still, the buzz around the "thank God" comment indicates that the wrestling community is always ready to dissect and interpret even the most subtle moves. The segment has also opened up conversations about how WWE should continue blending reality with storytelling. While some purists argue that too much reality breaks the suspension of disbelief that professional wrestling thrives on, others argue that fans in 2025 are savvy enough to appreciate these authentic touches. In fact, moments like this often create deeper emotional investment than any scripted promo ever could. Becky Lynch's role in WWE has always been one of innovation. From being overlooked in her early years to becoming the man and headlining WrestleMania, she has consistently pushed boundaries and redefined what it means to be a top star in WWE. Her decision to step into the spotlight alongside Rollins in such a natural way reminds everyone that her strength doesn't come from gimmicks but from authenticity. For Seth Rollins, the moment came at a crucial time in his career. He has been involved in high-stakes rivalries and has carried WWE's flagship shows as both champion and top attraction. Yet, these glimpses into his personal side add a layer of depth that benefits both him and WWE as a whole. When a veteran says "thank God" in reaction to a segment, it carries weight. It suggests relief that WWE chose the right direction in this particular instance. It also serves as a subtle critique of the company's usual approach to backstage storytelling. By keeping things simple and letting natural chemistry take over, WWE may have struck gold. Beyond the wrestling world, fans who admire Lynch and Rollins as a couple also saw this as a wholesome reminder of their journey together. From being two ambitious wrestlers carving out their careers separately to becoming one of WWE's most high-profile power couples, their story has resonated deeply with audiences. Every small interaction between them now carries more significance, and WWE seems aware of this dynamic. The fact that the veteran's comment went viral so quickly is proof that fans crave authenticity. Whether WWE builds on this moment or leaves it as a standalone, it will likely be remembered as one of those rare instances when the scripted and unscripted blurred seamlessly. In today's wrestling landscape, where social media allows fans to analyze every facial expression, such genuine moments are more valuable than ever. It also raises the question of whether WWE should consider integrating more real-life relationships into their storytelling. While not every couple can pull off the balance that Lynch and Rollins do, it is clear that when it works, it resonates on a much deeper level than traditional booking. The "thank God" comment may sound simple, but in context, it represents gratitude that WWE allowed a moment of truth to shine through. In a business built on performance and illusion, sometimes it is the reality that hits hardest. For Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins, this moment was not just about entertainment, it was about reminding fans why they care in the first place. Their connection is real, their journey is inspiring, and their ability to weave that authenticity into WWE programming is what makes them both special. As WWE continues to navigate the balance between spectacle and reality, moments like this will serve as benchmarks for how to keep audiences invested. The veteran's remark will likely continue to echo through discussions for weeks, sparking debates about WWE's creative direction and the role of authenticity in wrestling. For now, one thing is certain: Becky Lynch and Seth Rollins reminded the world that sometimes the most powerful segments are also the simplest. And as one veteran summed it up perfectly, thank God. Thanks for watching this video, and please subscribe our WWE official YouTube channel for more update news.